our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Boss is out there with Rizeshe. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at the 1. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better. Here we go.
And it's San Antonio to start out. Here's Wembanyama. And that one good.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Out left to the wing. Pulls it up. And that one's good. Rizeshe.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wembanyama, a screen on Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rizeshe.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And Trae Young playing floor general. He was so good and so quick at finding the open man.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target with his 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Zohan, the pass to Paul. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Well, you leave it to CP3, statistically one of the top 10 assist men, not just in the league now, in the history of the game.
The Hawks are gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Boss. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 6 points for Boss. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Zohan. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And Wembanyama gets it to go. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Boss. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes, who's checked in for the Spurs. Number 40, Harrison Barnes. Here's Boss in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And you can tell Rizeshe has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the field. His impact is amazing.
Boss gets the bucket.
And this kid, Rizeshe, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss, in that last matchup against the Warriors, was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and his glass work resulted in a season-high rebound total for him as well. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. 8 points for him. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Boss.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pulls up from the corner. Again, the Hawks score.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ball against Young. Ball kicks to Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Shot to stop the run. Atlanta with the rebound. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have it. 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Now, here is Young. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Zohan, the pass to Paul. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Boss. Boss has got 4 rebounds in this game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Shooting for Atlanta. Boss. 2 shots.
That's good from Boss. Both free throws good from Boss. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots over Johnson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Barnes. Also Collins out there. Johnson is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. The Hawks leading by 9. Nance a screen. Here's Boss. Branham pulls it in. And San Antonio shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. He's very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. Of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us for the Hawks. Zeller, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Rizachet in for Daniels. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Branham, the pass to Jones. 20 feet out. Atlanta with the rebound. Boss has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Rizachet. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Rizachet has got his second bucket of the night.
Rizachet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Analytics for the eye test. The optics or the numbers in front, Greg. When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Rizachet. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Boss, no good.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make him all, and for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A different look now for San Antonio. Vassell, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Jones. Young's checked in for Atlanta. Now, here's Vassell. No scoring in this one. Wembanyama. Rebound, Atlanta. Boss has got 6 rebounds in the game. Young passes to Barnes.
Oh, wait. I think he gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Vassell. Here's Branham. He's got 9. Now Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Hawks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Here's Rizachet. And again, it will drop another make there from Boss. Boss has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Vassell. Off target from outside. Atlanta leading by 11. He takes it in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Sohan with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Branham, good.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over to the left wing. Boss. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Timberwolves. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. For the 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
1 second left. Doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Hawks ahead as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Spurs.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Boss has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizeshe. Okongwu is out there with Boss, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Vassell, no good. The Hawks leading by 15. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Trae Young. Here's Sohan. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Boss. To the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Pass to Wembanyama. Johnson with it. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions. And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Now Johnson. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Number 1.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Here's Boss. He's got 34. From past the arc. Vassell grabs the board.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Now here's Johnson. Scoreless thus far. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Kept alive. Driving to the basket.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. 1:25 left to play in the third. A three from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 5 points so far.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence, and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. For the Hawks, Nancy's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Jalen Johnson. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Now, here's Collins. Still yet to score. Here's Jones. And he makes that one.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 16-point game. To the wing right side. Ross, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the basket by Vassell.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from Boss. Boss has got 39.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 6. The three. The shot. No good. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Ross comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic in for Dyson Daniels. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. For the Spurs, this one's not looking good. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Well, for just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. To the paint, releases. Rebound, Atlanta. Boss has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Inside. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And he drives in, and again, shot good from Boss. Boss has got 47 points.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hawks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice.
Substitution on court.
.41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shoots the three. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Pass to Boss. The three. Connects again from distance.
And, folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Here's Boss. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.